You ever feel like you're constantly running a race with no finish line? You hit one goal, and instead of celebrating, you move the bar higher. You double-check everything, then check again. You replay conversations in your head, wondering if you said something wrong. You can't rest because something might still be undone. That's the hidden curse of perfectionism. It's not ambition, it's anxiety dressed in excellence. It promises control, but delivers constant pressure. And behind that pressure is a quiet lie that says, if I can just do everything right, maybe I'll finally be enough. Be honest, it's not only about excellence or success, it's about fear. The fear of being judged, the fear of letting people down, the fear that one mistake will expose you as not good enough. You wear confidence like armor, but underneath, you're exhausted. Because perfectionism never claps for you. It only critiques you. It doesn't celebrate progress. It rewrites the rules. It doesn't bring peace. It breaks it. You've been trying to earn what can only be received, acceptance. And that's where the story of Martha hits home. In Luke 10, Jesus visits the home of two sisters, Mary and Martha. Mary sits at his feet, fully present, listening to his words. Martha, she's in the kitchen, working, serving, and performing. She's not wrong for wanting things to be done well, but she's restless, distracted, frustrated that her effort isn't being noticed. She finally bursts out, "Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do all the work by myself? Tell her to help me." And Jesus answers gently but firmly, "Martha, Martha, you are worried and upset about many things, but only one thing is necessary." He wasn't correcting her work ethic. He was correcting her worry. Martha's perfectionism made her miss the moment. She was doing the right thing with the wrong heart, seeking validation instead of connection. And that's what perfectionism does. It turns service into striving, and striving into stress. Martha's problem wasn't that she was busy. It's that she believed being busy made her valuable. Let's call it what it is. Perfectionism is a form of control. It convinces you that if you can manage everything just right, you can prevent pain, disappointment, or rejection. But control is counterfeit comfort. It gives you the illusion of safety while quietly suffocating your joy. It shows up in sneaky ways. Procrastination, you delay because it's not ready yet. Overworking, you exhaust yourself trying to earn rest. Overthinking, you replay moments that no longer exist. Comparison, you measure your worth against someone else's highlight reel. And yet, every time you chase perfect, you drift farther from peace. Because the truth is, perfection doesn't protect you, it punishes you. God never said, "Be perfect or I'll love you." He said, "My grace is sufficient." He doesn't want your performance, he wants your presence. When Jesus called the disciples, he didn't wait until they had it all together. He called fishermen, tax collectors, and doubters, people who were still figuring it out. Because he wasn't looking for perfection, he was looking for participation. You don't have to get it all right for God to use you. He's not grading your progress, he's guiding it. When you give God your imperfections, he gives you peace. Okay, here's the truth. Freedom doesn't mean lowering your standards. It means releasing your self-imposed shackles. Here are 5 things to do to break free from the prison of seeking perfect. Number 1, you have to acknowledge what you're really afraid of. Since perfectionism is fear in disguise, ask yourself, what's the real fear here? Rejection, judgment, losing control? When you name the fear, it loses its power. Number 2, you have to redefine perfect as purposeful. Perfection says, do it flawlessly. Purpose says, do it faithfully. You don't have to do everything right. You just have to do the right thing with the right heart. Number 3, learn the power of pausing. Martha was anxious because she didn't pause. She served the meal but missed the moment. Slow down. Sit with God. Talk to Him about how you feel. He'll give you the peace you need in order to be productive. Number 4, let progress be enough. Progress is proof that grace is working. Even God built creation in stages. He called it good before it was finished. If He could celebrate process, so can you. And number 5, trade criticism for compassion. The next time you start mentally beating yourself up, ask, would I talk to my friend this way? If not, change the tone. Speak to yourself the way God speaks to you, with truth, not torture. You can't be perfect and peaceful at the same time. Peace doesn't live in pressure, it lives in surrender. And when you release the need to prove, you finally make space to grow. Perfectionism will always whisper, "You're not enough." But grace will always answer, "You already are." Stop polishing what God already calls pure. Stop editing what He designed intentionally. You don't need flawless, you just need faithful. So breathe, let the dishes wait, let the plan unfold. Let God perfect what He started in you. Because sometimes the most perfect thing you can do is stop trying to be. 2 Corinthians 12:9. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness.